In today's Dead by Daylight video, we're going to be using the Speed Kaneki build. So for our first perk, what we're going to be using is Rapid Brutality. This will give us 5% of haste after hitting a survivor, boosting our efficiency in chasing around tiles. Then if we move on to our second speed perk, we will be using Save the Best for last. A lot of survivors, they tend to like to take protection hits against Kaneki, so with Stabiful, this will make sure that decision is more painful for them, as you will be able to recover super fast from your basic attacks. Then because we have speed, why not reduce the survivor's movement speed with forced hesitation? Anytime you down a survivor, whatever survivors are nearby within a 60-meter range of you, they will be hit with Hindred, reducing their movement speed by 20%. And you'll see in my first match, I actually made a cheeky little comeback all because of this perk. So that is something to definitely stay tuned for. Then last but not least, for some gen regression, we will be using Surge. As with Kaneki, we down survivors anyways from our basic attack, so this just makes it super simple. We don't have to go around kicking gens, we just play the match, it will regress anytime we get a down, and those gens will get hit by 8% regression. But yeah, that is pretty much the build. Let's go ahead and give it a try. I heard a chest open somewhere. Was it in the shack? Probably should turn my headset up a little bit louder. Alright, Yunjin. See if we can maybe get her injured at least. Window's blocked, so if I can try to get her to drop that shack pallet, that would be beautiful. She's saving it, okay. That's gonna be tough on me. She decided to save the pallet for later on in the match. I just realized she's also my obsession too. Oh yeah, we're gonna be in big trouble, but as long as we play well, we could make up for it. This guy's got some blood, so it's gonna be good to chase him. Not gonna be able to get any progress on those event jumps. Wreck this solid door. Are you not looking, bro? There's holes right at that the side of there, isn't there? Yeah. I don't know how he didn't see me. I guess it's basement for you. Poor guy, he's probably looking behind that he didn't even notice to look through the window. Just anytime's a little pro tip. Anytime you see survivors want to get chased, don't chase them. It's because they're confident and they know that they can stall a bit of time. It's not worth it. I know sometimes the ego can get in the way and be like, yeah, I'm down, let's do it, but it's generally not a good idea. Play it safe. Does she make this? Yeah, she does. She'll be able to make the pallets. And with that little leap over, she goes down. I love doing that with Kaneki, it's so fun. We just slide over the pallets. And because we have forced hesitation, if any of them decide to go for femur saves, it's not gonna matter, as we'll be able to slow them down. I got that Yunjin marked, so we're able to keep her 3 Leaperinos. That's a really fat pre-drop. I'm gonna break it. He loves his event cans, as he should. Get them blood points. It's a drop. It's a really fast pallet drop. Might be cornered here. Yeah, this should be a down. There we go. Nice. And now he goes down. Alright, let's pick you up. Hook right beside, that's very time saving. I'll just kick this. A bit of waste of time, but it is the event, so it's really our only form of regression. I'm gonna have to go back. I wonder, does this gamer have OTR? Yeah, he does. Okay, well, let's get out of him. Rapid Brutality. If he pairs this with DS, he'll be alright. Other than that, there's no saving him. Alright, nice. We got one out. I'm surprised the Yunjin didn't come and palette save that. She seems like a person that would. But I guess she's just busy doing these jobs. Okay, we got a draw. We can just count this, kids. And we have saves, so like there's no way they're saving this on backhook. Okay, so we have Aura. The key is on the gates. Let's get her injured. We can maybe 3k this, bro, to be honest. In Genève save. Nah, she doesn't get that. No chance. We actually come back. We make a huge comeback. I have to be careful with Lori, bro, having Unbreakable. I'm hooking this Yunjin. I do not trust her. We'll go for her first. I have a feeling out of Lori and her, higher chance Unbreakable on this Yunjin. We played that so well. They messed up a little bit there at the end. All it takes is that one little mess up, and that's it. Alright, Lori, thank you for being a good sport, not crawling away too far. Also put you in the basement. And there's game. That was quite a tough one, bro. Alright, we are on family residence. I'm gonna start keeping track where those stations are at. I feel like it's gonna make it easier to sort of know where the survivors are. That is a balanced. Let's see where... Is she in me? Yeah, I was about to say. There was no scratch marks going to my left, to my right, or behind, so... It could have worked, but I know about that. I've seen people do it. I also couldn't hear any sounds. I don't know if she has Iron Wool. Yeah, I have Dwight here with the map. I think he was gonna sprint burst there, weren't you? But you did it way too late. You know he's raging about that. He's not moving. Don't tell me he's gonna give up on Hook. We'll see, is he? Is he really that pressed about it? No, okay. Oh, he is? Dwight. Come on now, bro. We're gonna look after this match to see if he had sprint burst, because I'm pretty sure he definitely did. He wanted to do like a sprint burst play there. So it's Dwight 01, so that I don't get confused from the other Dwight. The other Dwight is Dwight 05. Alright, I think they're all on this side, so we'll head back over here. Where was that Ellen? Yo, I saw the Ellen, but she's sort of like... Oh, here she is. Let me cancel power for a second. It's really hard to see her since she's wearing that outfit. On this side, yeah, okay, cool. Try to go for a swing. Now we break. Gotcha. Right over, we vault through the window. That glitch, that was a bit weird. It actually didn't pull me through the window. I had to click the vault button. That was a bit strange. I'm not really going for save the best for last stacks just because this is a very winnable match anyways. So it's not that important, that's why I'm not really caring about it too much. On the other hand, if this was a bit of a sweat fest, I would be paying more attention to my stacks. I don't know about y'all, sometimes I find the scratch marks really hard to like figure out. I understand this is sort of why people use like reshade and stuff, but I don't really like using reshade because it eats up my FPS way too much. I like having steady frames. Oh no, that's so unlucky, bro, that she had Lithe. Otherwise I would have downed her there. Okay, so she's dead. Just have to go find the other two. Got my challenge too, that's pretty sweet. Ooh, challenge completed. This is not being worked on, so I wonder where they're at then if they're not working on that. Regular gen? Not on regular gen, what about up top? Okay, then they gotta be far back here, right? Using this station. No, they're doing nothing? Really? This whole entire time I was chasing Alan, they didn't put a single % on a gen. I find that really hard to believe. Were they injured? They'd probably reset them. Are you serious? Like, it might honestly be one of these games. It might. Which is a bit unfortunate if it is. Alright, at this point I'm gonna scan the whole entire map. See if we can find them. Ah, I find her. Finally, after like 5 damn minutes. Gonna use the rocks to catch up here. I think it's time we end this match. What y'all think? I think so. We have to get it over done with. Now we play a little bit of an end game with the whites. I'll sort of just stay in the middle here and leap as soon as the hatch spawns. Gonna go up this side. That was a good prediction. Okay, now we play Gates. And I'm not letting him out since he hid for so long there. If they took cheese, I would have let him get the Gates, but because you hid for like an eternity, I'm gonna get my reward, which is some blood points from the event hook. Thank you very much. Alright, moment of truth. What are we thinking? So Dwight 01, which is gonna be this one, Sprimpers. I thought so. Yep, makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. I mean, he was nice to bring this. Honestly, a shout for that, but giving up, that's just a waste. Alright, GG's.